Several Democratic presidential candidates were in town yesterday for a town hall meeting, including Senator Bernie Sanders. I sat down with him earlier today. In a crowded field of Democrats looking to take on President Trump in 2020, Senator Bernie Sanders didn't mince words when asked why voters should pick him.
I am, in fact, the strongest candidate to defeat the most dangerous president in modern American history, Donald Trump.
He does agree with President Trump that the economy is doing well and that the stock market is up, but he questions if it's having a trickling down effect.
What you have is an economy which is working really well if you're the CEO of a major corporation, if you're part of the top 1%. But if you're an ordinary person, you're worried that your kids will have a lower standard of living than you do.
The independent was the first Democratic candidate to stump for universal health care. Your opponents would say, but what you speak of, Senator Bernie, is socialism, and they fear that.
Well, then we have to talk about what we mean by democratic socialism. The programs that I'm talking about in terms of healthcare exist in Canada. In Canada, if you go in and you get a heart transplant, do you know how much it costs you when you leave the door? Zero, not a penny. You go to any doctor you want, you go to any hospital that you want. That's called a civilized healthcare system.
When asked about his commitment to communities of color struggling,
people are asking me, is Senator Sanders, what are you going to do to help Milwaukee? And that's a fair question, but it's not just Milwaukee. It is distressed cities all over this country. We need a world-class educational system, one where all of our kids get the quality education they need, have the opportunity to get to college without going into deep debt. We can do that as a nation.
On a lighter note, I asked the senator what he loved about Wisconsin.
You have the second best cheddar cheese in the country, right behind Vermont. It's pretty good. Is that a way to gain votes or not?
It's a little cheesy, but I Well, a recent NBC Wall Street Journal poll has Bernie slipping from second place behind Senator Elizabeth Warren and tying third with Senator Kamala Harris.